Bonjour tout le monde. By now you should have watched this video of La Personne Spéciale and watched the little interview of me with my daughter. And after we do these Personne Spéciale or special person interviews, which will typically be with you and your classmates and not my daughter, this was the first one, so I wanted to show an example. We are always going to discuss what we hear in the interview afterward. And we are going to call that a write and discuss. Write and discuss is the word for that. So we'll do an interview and then we'll talk about it and we will write it down. What I'm going to have you do is keep these write and discuss little stories, I guess you could call them, these little blurbs, little paragraphs that you're writing on the last page of your notebook. So typically they'll actually be stories. I've told you before that we're going to be learning through stories. So there'll be stories about different animals for the most part. But this first story is about my daughter, and you're going to be talking about what her name is, what name she prefers, and what grade she's in. So it's very, very simple, very short, 3 sentences. So what I want you to do is open up your composition notebook to the very last page. And I'm going to walk you through this. Okay, so once you have your composition notebook open, you can call this Personne Spéciale. And you can go ahead and say it is Victoria. Personne spéciale numéro 1, c'est Victoria. Ok, classe. Comment elle s'appelle, classe? Comment elle s'appelle? Elle s'appelle Victoria. Elle s'appelle Victoria. Classe, est-ce qu'elle s'appelle Victoria ou est-ce qu'elle s'appelle Brinley? Oui, elle s'appelle Victoria. Bon, elle s'appelle Victoria. Victoria. Victoria, ça peut être, that could be Vicky ou Tori. Est-ce que elle préfère Victoria ou Vicky? Oui, elle préfère Victoria. Elle préfère Victoria. Elle s'appelle Victoria. Elle préfère Victoria. I know that looks a little bit weird because you don't really have much context behind it, but you know what I mean. Elle préfère Victoria as opposed to any other nickname. Okay. Question numéro 3. Victoria est en quelle année? Elle est en quelle année? Elle est en année 10? No. Elle est en année 9? No. Elle est en année 3. Elle est en année 3. Bon. Elle s'appelle Victoria. Elle préfère Victoria. Elle est en année 3. Bon, that's all you gotta do. So this is very short, sweet, and to the point, but it is a little blurb that we have written about somebody based on the questions we asked in their interview. So that's what we'll be doing with all of our Personne Spéciale. It will get more and more complicated, of course, as the year goes on and we add more questions. but that is a good start. Au revoir tout le monde.